guys, it's Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. Okay, you guys, sorry I didn't come back on yesterday. I know I did it early morning before the whole certifying of that damn vote. But this is honestly what happened. I was tired. I was mentally and emotionally tired. Watching that debacle pretty much got me sick. Like, I felt like I was going to throw up, okay? I felt so sorry for Kamala having to deal with that crap, having to do that. Certified to that Orange Menace. And that's what we're going to start calling him, the Orange Menace, okay? And someone also said, can you please not put his picture up there? I cannot see his face again. Girl, I know. So I'm not going to put his face anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do for his... I'll just probably put a Kamala. But we're going to start calling him the Orange Menace, okay? So anyway, I was just mentally exhausted, and I had to do some stuff to make me feel good. And you guys, don't give up hope. I told you yesterday after yesterday's reading, I said, this may not be it. It may go through. Okay, the cards didn't say that it was going to go through. It didn't know.
He's afraid.
Oh, just a second, you guys. I was listening to one of my
He's afraid of just people
just a second.
This is what he's making.
I don't know why she keeps coming back on. I was listening to one of the card readers this morning. Anyway, yesterday I had said that this may not be it. So don't give up hope. Don't, be so upset. But feel what you feel, because I felt it yesterday and I was exhausted mentally, not physically, just mentally and emotionally. So I just did some stuff to uplift me, and that's my advice to you guys. Do something uplifting, I do Zumba 5 days a week. I do that. I do my Pilates machine. I'm an artist, a mixed media artist. So yesterday I did a lot of mixed media art after that whole thing. And did I do Zumba yesterday? I think I Zumbaed yesterday. Yeah. So do stuff to keep your happy endorphins going. Don't let that Orange Menace diminish you, okay? Or any of the rest of these fools, okay? I believe Spirit, the universe, and Kamala and Biden and all of them, and they have us, okay? And you guys, I want to tell you something else. Think about Kamala. She's such a queen, but she's so mothering. Didn't you feel like held when she was running? And even now, just her, she's like they call her Mama Kamala, her kids, her stepkids even. They call her Mama Kamala. She's so mothering. Just like Biden's so fathering, And she just totally believes in the right thing and righteousness. Remember, the reason she became a lawyer was because her poor friend was being molested. And she went home and told her mother, my best friend, she's going to live with us. Like, I'm not even asking. She's living with us. She wants to go after bad people, okay? And she wants to stand up for everyone and protect everyone. She's such a protector. So do you think that she's not going to do her damn best to get that Orange Menace, okay? And I saw the look on her face. Did you guys see? Comment below if you saw the look on her face. You saw the look on her face. She was like this. Standing on her throne like the queen she is. Look at these people. I loved it. I was here for it. Oh, and did you guys see the dude last week when Kamala was swearing in the different senators? It was a woman who had won. So she, swore her in, shook her hand. Then she was going to shake the husband's hand. And he just did not shake her hand. He disgraced himself, okay? Because now that fool is all over the internet, okay? He's all over YouTube. He's all over everywhere. Everyone's showing how horrible he is. That woman should be embarrassed. She should be ashamed of her husband. If my husband did that, honestly, I probably would have slapped him right there on national TV. If not, I would have said, shake her damn hand. You understand? But I would never marry a man like that. So I got nothing to worry about. Okay. So so shake it off. Shake all that crap off, okay? The pendulum, the cards still say she's going to be president of the United States, and I still believe she's going to be president of the United States. I don't believe it's going to be in our time, and I don't believe it's going to be the way we think it's going to be. And remember how many times the surprise card keeps coming up in my readings and other people's readings. So, but we got some questions to ask. Let me put my readers on so I can read. Okay. I do want to know if Donald Trump is going to be decertified. Let me write that down. Oh yeah, I'm going to go one at a time, so it'll be good. Yeah, is he going to be decertified? Okay, you guys know it's Donald Trump. It's time for true crime cards. Okay, and like I said, I'm so sorry. I know some people were probably disappointed that I didn't come back on yesterday, but you know what? You've got to just a second. I'm going to set that iPad. You've got to. I'm shuffling my cards while I'm talking to you guys. You have to take care of yourself. Self-care. It is not woo-woo to have self-care. You got to take care of your damn self, because if you don't take care of yourself, your health, your mental health, your physical health, what else do you have? That's the most important thing, because if you're not healthy mentally and physically, you can't be there for other people. So yesterday I had to take a little self-care, okay? And I advise you guys do the same thing, self-care. Whatever, bubble baths, exercise. I advise everyone to exercise. I mean, if you've never exercised, I've always exercised my whole life. I used to be a dancer. And in college, high school, I've always danced. I was a cheerleader. Then after that, I always went to the gym. I love Zumba. I do that 5 days a week. And it's not about vanity. It's about your damn health. I'm telling you. And it creates happy endorphins. It relieves the stress. And it'll keep you at a nice, healthier weight and your heart better. It's just good all the way around. It really is. Okay. What did I just ask? Well, Donna. And I can't say Donald Trump. What am I saying? Orange Menace. Will the Orange Menace be decertified? Spirit, will the Orange Menace be decertified? Okay. Okay, this card kind of popped out. Tunnel. So let's just go ahead. I just took it out right now. All right, let's cut the cards 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And this tunnel popped out. So that'll be our first card. Man-made disaster. I like that card. That sounds good. The Orange Menace. It was taking me a while to get used to saying Orange Menace. Okay, guys? He is a man-made disaster. Literally, a man-made disaster. I don't even know how else to say it. Yeah, he's a man-made disaster. Everything about him, his presidency, his decision-making, man-made disaster. And it's true, because you know what? His niece, you know, when he first came out of the womb, we don't come out perfect, right? We're not a disaster. But his niece said, we created this. We created this monster, okay? And a narcissist is created. They're not actually born that way. They're actually created. When they're denied love and attention, that's what they crave. And he was denied love and attention from his father at first, because his father was praising the older one. But then the older one wasn't coming out the way he liked. He liked that Trump was a little mean thing. So then he started giving Trump that attention. But he didn't give him attention for most of his life. So he's always craved that. And that makes a narcissist. How do I know? Because I have narcissists in my family. Okay, let's read the cards. Again, will the Orange Menace be decertified? Well, one second. My nose is running. Just a second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My nose is running. I have allergies, so you guys, if you haven't noticed that. Okay, I think that the Orange Menace is going to feel that he is in a tunnel. Okay, this kind of tells me that, yeah, it's going to be overturned. That's what the cards are saying. That's the energy. That tunnel, that dark tunnel. This is the way he's going to feel like he's in a dark tunnel, and he's going to feel very small. Because right now he feels big as hell, okay? But this is how he's going to feel. So that, to me, that first card is telling me turn over. Okay. Perversion. A perversion is a change to what is unnatural or abnormal. You know what this is? This is the Orange Menace right here. Because we have had a change to what is abnormal or unnatural. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Suicide. Not that I'm saying he's going to kill himself. But this, again, is supporting him feeling very small and insignificant. And this is the end of his certification. Again, and why is it the end of his? Why is the end of his certification as president? Because he's a man-made disaster. What he did, stealing the elections, a man-made disaster. Him as a human being is a man-made disaster. Everything he represents is a man-made disaster. Okay, I don't need to keep going on about that. Okay. What does motel hotel have to do with anything? Let me look at that again. You know what comes over me, what I feel right now? Oh, I want to talk about that real quick. I look at a lot of things when I look at a card. I do look at the word, what the word means. I look at the picture, and then I feel what I feel, because I am an empath. So I just feel. So sometimes I may not go with that definition. I may go with the way the card looks. I may just go with the feeling that I get. Okay? So I let all that wash over me when I'm reading. Okay, just to let you guys know that. And that's what I'm doing right now. Look at that. That sleazy, nasty, old-looking hotel. You know the kind of motel, not a hotel, motel, that you don't want to go to? This is a part of what we're trying to get rid of with the man-made disaster, okay? This describes him. A sleazy, dark, old, nasty hotel that we don't use, a motel that you don't want to go to. That's how I'm reading that. Because of the cover-up. This is why he's been overturned. Because of the cover-up. Dating. He's dating a lot of people. He's dating Putin. He's dating Musk. Don't forget about Putin over there. He's dating Musk. Dana White. He's dating a bunch of them. And this is going to be done. His little sleazing around is going to be done. Okay. Organized crime. All of those people he's been dating, they are all in the organized crime with him. And he's going to be left out in the desert. Drugs and poison. This is what this also describes him, the whole situation. It's poison. It's poison. It's poisoning. It's poisoned our I don't think it's 50. I think it's maybe 45% of America, because he didn't win, okay? But he's been poisoning America. All right. Let's go through this real quick. The Orange Menace is going to feel like he is in a tunnel, and he's going to feel very small. He is a man-made disaster. What he has done to us is ever since he's gotten to the presidency, he has changed what was normal to unnatural, abnormal. That's what perversion means. He's been poisoning this country and at least 45% of people's minds, okay? Dating all these men, not literally, but you know, organized crime. Dating all these men have this relationship and they got organized crime, all of them. All a part of the cover-up, which is the crime they've committed. This is Trump. This is him. A nasty, dark, sleazy motel that nobody wants to be in. Okay? Suicide. That's the card. That's the card that's going to, what do you call it? Decertify him. And he's left in the desert all by himself. So that's how that, geez, that's a good reading. Oh, this is for entertainment purposes only, and everything I say is allegedly. Why do I forget about that at the beginning of my darn thing? You guys, if I ever forget, don't be worried, because some people have been worried if I don't say it. Excuse me. I'm not going to I just have to use my nose again real quick. Sorry, guys. I have it in my description that this is for entertainment purposes only, and I have a whole big disclaimer too. So, I think I'm protected. So, okay. So, the cards are saying that he's going to be decertified. You guys know, pendulum time. Clear, clear, clear. Will the Orange Menace have his presidency decertified? Look at that. And I want to tell you guys something else I saw yesterday. I watched the whole thing. I was nauseated, but I watched the whole thing. What I want to know, not what I want to know, is I want to know if you guys saw this. Oh, wait, you guys, at the end, Kamala didn't say, they just read off all the numbers. She didn't say, okay, Donald Trump is the next president of the United States. She just said, okay, we counted the votes, we're done. And she walked off. She didn't say, okay, he's the 47th president, whatever the hell it is. I don't even know what number. She didn't say Donald Trump is the president of the United States at the end. I was like, okay, you going to say he's the president? She just said we certify the votes. And walked up. So, that and that smirk, I loved it. I loved it. All right. All right, let me just write this down because I just want to. What I like to do is I like to write down the questions that I ask so I know how to do the title of the video. Orange Menace Decertified. Okay. Let me also mark it off my list. Oh, this is what I want to definitely do. I've got so many people talking to me about this. What is it? Will the 21 that there are 21 uncertified votes. Okay, there's 21 states that did not turn in their votes or they're not certified. So I just want to do a card reading on it. I think I asked the pendulum and the pendulum was like confused. I don't know. So I'm going to use my Oracle Gypsy cards for this one. And then there was, and you know who you are. She even gave me, she gave us the website to go look. You guys, the problem was with that is I didn't understand how to read it. It was a puzzle. You guys have to know something about me. I am a very creative person. And I'm a very emotional person. But when it comes to like stuff like puzzles, that's why I married my husband. He can figure out a puzzle in a second. It's weird though, he's an artist too. That's not his job, but he's very creative too. But then he has that other side of the brain. It's weird. Usually you have one or the other. He has both. I don't. Okay, a puzzle, if literally like a real puzzle, I will want to throw that against the wall. Okay? It frustrates me to no end. Okay. Spirit. What can you tell us about the 21 states did not certify their votes, didn't turn their votes in to Congress? Just let us know anything you can about that situation, Spirit. Okay, let's cut the cards 3 times. Okay, what do we got? Enemy. Okay, that's on the bottom. So we'll put that up in the corner. One, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Hope. So maybe this is Spirit telling us you guys need to still have hope. Okay, melancholy. Sadness. Do I see anything else in there? Sadness. And this may be the energy you're picking up about us because a lot of us are just really, really sad after yesterday, including me. Child, I'm telling you, I always think of Elon Musk when I see this child because he has like a real baby, young, immature energy. He's just very immature, very childlike. He irks me. But anyway. Okay. Question again is any information about these 21 states that did not certify or turn in their certificates? That's the question I think I wasn't asking enough about. These certificates didn't turn their certificates in. So, but I already asked Spirit. They know. Okay. We got an enemy twice because foe does mean enemy, but again, I always read this card as the whole thing is the enemy is the Orange Menace and the stealing of the election. So this is, stealing of the election by the Orange Menace and all the accolades. So we've got an enemy twice because we've got enemy up in the corner too. Consolation. I always look at this as this is the prize. It always comes to me as the prize, the presidency. And I know someone corrected me about the meaning of consolation, but I just think of it, I'm trying to think how I think of it. Even though she did win and she deserves the presidency because she won, so she really shouldn't get the consolation prize. But for her, she lost, so the consolation prize, because Trump cheated, is she gets to be president. That's how I see it, and I haven't seen it any other way, so all I can do is read it how I see it. I don't know what the heck this lover card has to do, but we'll clarify it, or we'll see if something happens. Okay, we got our thing here. Okay. This is... I'm reading Biden for this one. Lord, someone in charge. We got the Tower card, misfortune. So this is telling me that this card here is telling me, yes, there were ballots that were not turned in. There are states that didn't certify their ballots or their certificates or didn't turn them in. So how could they have done that yesterday if all the votes weren't in? I don't get it. Okay, and then this is frivolity. Is it abundance? So 21 states is an abundance of states. And what this is telling me here, when this Elon comes up, that Elon Musk is the reason for these votes. A big part of the reason for these votes. And we know about Starlink and his stupid counting machines and all that were involved. And let me tell you something. I had heard this lady talking. This is before like about 3 or 4 weeks. You know, like you start voting 3 or 4 weeks ahead of time. And I was just watching the news. And I heard this lady, she was, you know, one of the people who volunteered to work at the voting polls. And she goes, oh, we have these Starlink machines. And she goes, that's why there's no lines. Because the news was there and they were talking about there's no lines. She goes, it just goes by so fast. Everything just goes through so fast. We don't have to worry. This Starlink machines, she goes, it's way better than last time. I didn't think anything of it because I don't know Starlink was owned by Elon Musk at the time. I had heard about it 3 or 4 weeks before that. And those Starlink machines were helping count these votes. And don't believe don't believe any news station or any reporter that tells you, well, they're not connected to the internet. Whatever. We don't know about any of that, okay? If Elon Musk is involved in that, and you know what? He has some satellites up in space. He don't even need the damn internet. He probably using his satellites that he has up there. I don't know, okay? But he has those satellites too. So maybe he used the satellites and didn't use the internet. Or maybe there is internet and they don't know. How do we know what there is with that whole thing? Anyway, I went off on a whole tangent. Sorry, guys. I gotta get control of myself. But what this is telling me is that, yeah, misfortune. There were a lot of states, okay, that did not turn in all the votes. Misfortune. Yeah, this is what this is reading me. Yes, misfortune. There were a bunch of states. Frivolity is an abundance of states that did not turn those votes in. And so what's telling me is these states have a concern about those voting machines. Elon Musk. Enemies, and all this is telling me enemies were involved. It's because of Elon Musk. Enemies, foe, which is enemies also, and the enemies are the whole thing. All of them. Musk, Putin, Orange Face, all of them. And that's why there was an abundance of votes not counted. Why did they certify yesterday? Maybe that's why Kamala was just looking at them like... I do believe this is telling us that even though they didn't certify those votes, somehow Constellation Prize, she's still going to get the presidency. We need to have hope. Okay, that's why the hope card's in there. Yes, this is sad. But we need to have hope. Don't worry, Biden is in there. He's in charge also. And maybe he loves us. That's the only reason I could think about this card. That's the only thing that came. That's what, let's do a search. Let's check on this card and just see what comes up. Maybe lover is just the love that Biden has for us. I mean, I just said it. But let's just certify. Let's just certify. Jesus. Let's just clarify what that lover card is. Maybe that's just the love that he has for us. So I just said it. I don't want to keep saying that, but I want to clarify this just to make sure. Oh, this just popped out. What is it? Conversation. Yeah, I just think it's just love. This is all of them on the team for us, and they love us, and they love the country. That's it. You know, the team. Kamala, Biden, Walls, whoever else is involved in all of this. I'll say I think Liz Cheney's in there. We did a reading on that. I did a reading that if she's gonna have Liz Cheney in her cabinet, and said yes. I think it's all of them, and they love us and they love the country. Yeah, that's what's come to me. This represents our team, okay? That is here. Kamala, Biden, Walls, Liz Cheney's in there, the whole team. FBI, CIA, everyone who's, and all the other countries too, who I guess are involved in this, which we have also done readings on. And this is it. They love us. They love the country, and they're fighting for us. I don't know why they certified yesterday. That's probably why she had the smirk on her face. She's like, this don't mean nothing. There's 21 states who've not certified this election. And we keep getting surprise cards. We didn't get the surprise card today. I wish we would have. Okay, so what was the other one I just did? Decertified, and then the 21 states. 21 states didn't certify or turn in their certificates. Yeah, I'd rather not ask the pendulum today because one lady said I didn't get the words right, and so I want to make sure, and so I want to do like a more open read on the whole thing, and so I think that gives us a more open read. Excuse me, guys, sorry. My allergies are really hitting me this morning. That'll give me a more open read, and I can be more wide about it. Just yes or no. I'm not asking the question completely right. If it's certification, or if it's certifying the votes or not turning them in. That's why I made it such a wide open question, so we could at least get something about that. So at least we know, at least the cards are telling, Spirit's telling us that there are abundance of states that did not certify their votes or turn them in, or whatever they need to do with that certification. They didn't do it. Let's do one more reading. I want to do Kamala's energy. After yesterday, I want to do Kamala's energy because that smirk on her face was something else. That smirk, too. Let me write that down, Kamala's energy. Last one. Spirit, please tell us Kamala's energy right now. Tell us her energy and where she's at with this whole debacle. Where she's at with this election interference, this election stealing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what's on the bottom? Messenger. To me, that always represents that they're getting information about this election interference. First card. So I'm getting here that she's getting information. She's got information. She's getting information. She's waiting. Okay, this is what I felt. I that's telling me right now of what that smile was about. Y'all just wait. Remember, she's a prosecutor, okay? She's about justice, okay? And she wants justice for her damn self and for the country. You think she's just gonna walk away? Does that make any sense for her? Just to walk away? Is that her character to walk away? No. And I'll tell you something else. Biden is a Scorpio. My husband's a Scorpio. And they are very controlled. They're very decisive. They're very tactical people. And they don't just fly off. Like, you know how the Orange Menace just flies off at a whim? They don't just fly off at a whim. they're very calculated, but in a good way. They're not calculated in a mean way. Like, they're not trying to calculate to get something over on you. But when they do something, it's calculated, like it's planned. It's, you know, they're in control of themselves. Okay? So, they seem like they're always letting people get away with stuff, but what they're doing all the time is they're always giving you enough rope to hang yourself. And when it's time to come in, they're like a scorpion. Scorpion, they're gonna be like this. And believe me, Orange Menace and his guys, they don't know what's coming for them. That's what I truly believe. Okay, what the heck are we? Oh, Kamala's energy. Okay, this came to me. Gifts. She feels like she's gonna get her gifts. She's gonna get many gifts, and many gifts is gonna be president of the United States. That's what I got. She's like, I'm good. I'll get my gifts. The country will get their gifts too. Democracy, freedom. Okay. Wedding, gathering. There's always contracts in a wedding. When you have a wedding, there is a contract between each other. This is also people gathering, two people coming together. There's the Capitol, and I always see this as the Capitol in the back, and I think this is Biden and Kamala, and maybe Walls is in there. But I feel like this is Kamala and Biden's energy, and this is the Capitol back here, and they're like they're just coming together. They've come together, and they've got this. That's what I get. That's what I read. That's what I feel. This is what came to me with this one. Soldier. She feels like she's a soldier, and she's going to soldier on. So, don't worry. I told you guys. Did I just say that Kamala, look at her. She is a prosecutor at heart. She's a soldier, okay? She's going to soldier on, and she's a soldier. That's what she feels like. I'm a soldier. She feels strong. Constancy. She knows her purpose. Okay? Sometimes I read this as a lost fortune, or sometimes I read this as a fortune. Because see the money falling out, that could be lost. But that can also represent, I have a fortune. This is how she feels. She's going to have her fortune. She's going to win the presidency. The presidency is her fortune. And look at this. She feels okay. She's sighing like, this is going to be over soon. And she's going to have the White House. Here's the surprise card. Did I not just say, I wish that surprise card would come out? And look, it came out. I said that. I just said that like, what, 2 minutes ago? I said, I wish that surprise card would have come out. Because it's going to be a surprise. Look! She's telling us it's going to be a damn surprise. Because look at, I always think of this as the votes. And information too. But those votes. Y'all going to be surprised about these votes. So, Kamala is waiting. She knows her purpose. She has a soldier-like energy. And you saw it yesterday. She's going to soldier on, okay? And she's a soldier. That's how she feels about herself. Her and Biden are a team, okay? They have that contract between each other. They got lots of information from the messengers. See them handing, people have handed them a lot of information. They got it. Fortune and gifts. She knows she's going to get her fortune and her gifts, which is the presidency and the White House. And look at it, sighing, like, oh, this is almost over. I almost felt that. I almost felt that from her, like, oh, this is almost over. And y'all, it's going to be a surprise. And that was the face yesterday. Y'all are going to be surprised. And I can't wait till you're surprised. I'm glad I did this reading this morning. I needed this. I hope you guys needed this. I hope this helped you guys. I hope this helped some people out there. Also, let's do this. I haven't used this card deck and I want to use it. I know I'm going long today. Enchanted Forest. I may just do one video today. Enchanted Forest Oracle cards. These cards are beautiful. And Guide to Back to Magic, Wisdom, and Innate Gifts. Oh, they're gorgeous. I got another gorgeous set of Oracle cards that I got a long time ago that I've never used. So let's just shuffle these. I just want to pull, let's just, you know what I want to do? Just pull a card. I just want to, I'm not going to shuffle or anything. I'm just going to pull one card from the top, one card from the bottom, one card from the middle. I'm not going to shuffle. I just want to know some wisdom for today. So we're going to start doing that, pulling maybe whatever I feel for that day. Just either one card for the day. Today I feel like we need 3 cards. So let's just see what they say. Wait till you see these cards. Serene Sanctuary. Find peace in moments of solitude. Find peace in moments of solitude. Did we need that today or what? And look at that beauty. Isn't that how you want to feel? So when everything's all chaotic and up in the air like it is right now, find yourself some solitude. Look at that. Oh, I'd love to live there. So magical. Okay, next one. Ancient Stairs. Prepare to reach higher level in your life. And if this doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. When I pick these cards out, if it resonates with you, use it for yourself. It doesn't resonate with you, I always say, keep what you need, discard what you don't need. But I like this. Ancient Stairs. Prepare to reach a higher level in your life. I love that. And look at that card. And maybe that's a message we need to hear today too. We're going to reach a higher level. The United States is going to reach a higher level. So don't worry. I think that's what this is telling us. Don't worry. Like I told you guys today, self-care. This is self-care. Find solitude. Don't worry. We're going to reach a higher level. This country's going to reach a higher level. So don't worry. And if you need that message for yourself in your own life, take it. Ancient Monolith. Stand tall, protect what is precious to you. So protect yourself, protect your faith in the universe of this whole debauchery. If you need this for your personal life, take it. Okay? And I think it's also saying to us right now, do not give up. This is a not give up. Stand tall and protect what is precious to you. Is your country precious to you? Yes. So stand tall, believe, have faith, send out good energy. I'm glad we pulled those today. Something told me to get this deck, pull those 3 cards, top, middle, end, and don't shuffle. So I did it. Okay, you guys, that's it. I hope you feel better. I hope you still have some faith and you're taking care of yourself. Very important. Don't let these fools get to your energy, your health energy, your emotional energy. No, do not let these fools take any of that stuff from. Don't let them take anything from you. Okay, you guys, that is it. If you have any comments, you guys, thank you so much. I thank you so much for all the new subs, all the subs that have been here since the very beginning. Thank you so much. Our family is growing here like insanely. It's a beautiful thing. But the comments, I keep commenting, please, because you guys are also talking to each other. So make comments. The comments aren't just for me. If you have a question, if you have a comment, put them below. If you have something you want me to read, put it below. But even if I'm going to do my best to get to all the comments. You guys, one video got 245 comments yesterday. I think that one yesterday got 240. One of my videos recently got that, and it's a lot of comments. So I'm trying. All I can tell you is I'm doing my best to go through the comments, and it's just going to be a thing that never ends. I'm just going to always keep going through those comments, okay? And you guys, and even if I don't get your comment, please don't get upset with me. I'm going to try my best to get to it or your question. Also, put it in there because you guys talk to each other. So it's not just for me. It's a whole conversation. It's a beautiful conversation that's going in that, going in the chat there. So, even if I don't get to your thing right away, or I can't get to it, or I will get to it, put it in there anyway, because you're going to converse with other people also, which is really awesome. So, and I will do my best when the negative Nancy's come in, the trolls, they're just kicked out. They're hidden from the channel. We don't need that, okay? We don't need that. We don't need anyone bringing our energy down, the universe's energy down, Kamala's energy down. No, I'm not going to allow it. So you'll just be kicked out. I just can't even deal with that. Okay, that's it, you guys. I'll let you guys go. Love you guys.